Hey everybody, it's Kyle. I was thinking about today an old boss I had who had achieved some pretty good success in the software industry, was making real good money and decided to diversify. And this is at the time when there were these trucks driving to North Dakota or South Dakota, I guess, and filling up with oil, and they were driving back, and he was hearing from these truck drivers about all this incredible money they were making. And, he wanted to diversify, and, it's hard not to want to do that when you're making a lot of money, I guess. And so he decided, I'll just buy a truck, get myself a truck driver, and the more money will start pouring in. I mean, that's what all these truck drivers are telling him, right? And so he found a truck driver and found a truck for sale and commenced to, making it happen and just counting his money. And it really didn't work out so well for him. The truck driver he got, the guy that he got advice from, was the truck driver he ended up hiring, and the truck he bought was the truck that the truck driver recommended. And certainly the truck driver that he was using and the truck that he had recommended, he had never owned a business and never really understood all the details behind what it really takes, like my boss had, and commenced to bleeding him dry, taking all his money. And my boss ended up losing a lot of money in this deal. And I think sometimes we can all fall prey to this thing called, the grass is greener, right? We hear about other people's success or happiness or their families, and we start to think that if I could just get in that, or I could move in another direction, or if I had something different going on, that I would be a lot better off. The grass is always greener on the other side, I think, in a lot of our minds. And it reminds me of the story about the African farmer who heard that they were finding diamonds in Africa. So he sold his farm and took every penny he had, and decided to become a diamond miner. And looked and looked and looked, and was just constantly looking and never really found anything. And then turns out one of the biggest diamonds ever was found on his farmland that he had sold. And, I'm here to tell you that I understand that philosophy, but I really think we should look within and really take some time to understand that if we'll look at what we have currently and the work that we've done, why just push all of our work aside? Why not stack on the work we've already started in our own families, in our own lives, and really put our efforts into making our grass green? And I suggest you do that because that's what we did as a family. It would have been easy for us to quit on a couple of occasions when things got really hard, and we didn't. We recommitted to creating the kind of life we wanted with the spouse and the husband. My wife and I decided we were going to make it work with each other and with the kids we had, even with all their unique circumstances. We decided we were going to make our grass green no matter how our yard looked at that moment, even though there was other fences, across fences, that grass looked greener to us, but we decided to make ours green. And I challenge you to do that. Start to count the blessings you have in your own life. Focus on what you can do in your own family today, right now. What can you do today, right now, to green your grass? Who can you serve? How can you better support your spouse or better support your kids, and watch that grass in your own yard start to green up and grow, because you can do it. So hopefully that's helpful. Have a great day. By the way, tomorrow's my wife is having her show here in Boise. Maybe I'll post a video tonight of all the things she's created. It's exciting for her, and I'm excited for her to see how she does and the fun she has while she's doing it. So I'll post a video later tonight. I'll just kind of walk around and show you all the stuff she's done. It'll be really neat. So hopefully that's helpful. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.